say does that.
Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Not too many injuries to deal with for this team. Only one player listed as inactive for them.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Marc Gasol. And for the Celtics, and it's McHale in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Russell. Pass to Kuzi. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Morant finds Curry. Back to Morant. Here's Gasol. Outside, Green. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Great decision from Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. Such an intelligent player.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. B.A., I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
Now here's Allen. Sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Memphis. Outside for Green. Outside Morant. Here's McHale. And here they come. The shot by Russell, no good. Iverson passes to Morant. And here's Gasol. 4-3. Kuzi with the rebound. For three, Allen. Ja Morant grabs the miss. There's the drive.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
B.A., he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will. On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
For three, Allen hits the three-pointer. Allen's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Iverson can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Gasol. Russell, that's good.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Iverson. Drills it from deep.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Kuzi. Over to the wing. Here's McHale. And again, Boston with the triple.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Now Gasol. Iverson passes to Morant. Here's Iverson. Outside for Green. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Just when you think you have everything accounted for on the defensive end, Draymond finds room to answer back.
For 3, Allen. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Launches a 3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Havlicek. Here's Bird. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Here's Nash. And here's Jokic outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Jokic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for Memphis, they've got Draymond Green. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Nash in at the 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. And the Celtics in possession here. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Irving. Allen defending. Carter from outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Richardson's checked in for Carter. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. For 3, Allen. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Left side, Irving. Here's Abdul-Rauf. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Yellow fans on the court is your Pirates squad. Bill Russell, John Havlicek, Jaylen Brown.
59 seconds left in the first half. Here's McHale, covered by Jokic. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Bird. Boston again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Richardson. Oh, wow! Crazy good! And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tuck, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Here's Brown on the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An explosive athlete. Once Brown gets a step on the D, they pretty much have to foul.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Iverson. The rebound, Celtics. Bird passes to Russell. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Bird in at small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. That one a little long. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Here's Green. He can't get it to go.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's McHale driving inside. Yes, it's good. McHale's got 9.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry flexing his muscle right there.
Steph Curry being very creative on that finish.
Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Green. Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Iverson. Deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Boston on D. Down by 12. Green able to hit from 3.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Curry. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Carter. He's got 5. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 5.
Great anticipation by Marc Gasol, really known for defensive rebounding, but he did it that time on the offensive glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Allen can't get it to go. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
And Allen gets it to go.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Gasol. Green for 3. Boston with a rebound. Oh, stolen by Morant. Cowens grabs the board. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, nice D from Carter. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 45% here in the second half. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Boston again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And so it's Memphis with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. We'll be back in a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. It's stolen by Green on the court for Memphis. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Outside, Green. Pass to Iverson. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Memphis. Drains the 3 while he's being fouled. And he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside, Green. Jokic passes to Iverson. It's deflected. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to McHale. And he drives in. Here's Havlicek. From outside the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Iverson. Yep, that one goes. Iverson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Havlicek. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Shot's good by Iverson.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Bird. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Iverson can't hit.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Timeout called. The Celtics. They're down by 14. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Team foul.
That free throw good from Allen.
At the line for the Celtics, Ray Allen.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. We've got 1:23 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Nash. Back to Richardson. Plenty of space. Got it. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
For 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Draymond Green.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And the Celtics call time here. They're trailing by 9. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hunt Squad. Get loud and roll.
For 3, Allen. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
For 3, Allen. Pass to Havlicek. The 3. Offensive rebound. Outside, Brown. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
For 3, Allen. It's good from beyond the arc.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Timeout call, Memphis. They're leading by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nash passes to Green. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Draymond Green.